FC Barcelona stands like a great ship, navigating choppy financial seas, constantly searching for fresh winds to fill its sails. Every department, from the boardroom strategists to the boots-on-the-ground merchandising team, knows that every euro squeezed from new ideas brings them closer to calmer waters. With the club's storied history and global fan base, even a small spark of innovation can ignite a bonfire of income. And so, in a world where transfer fees have soared into the stratosphere and player salaries can bend even the strongest budgets, Barcelona is turning to an age-old strategy, tapping into the obsessive passion of its supporters. What happens when you weave ambition, branding, and a bit of football magic together? Hold tight, because the next chapter is about to unfold. Yet, this voyage isn't without its icebergs. Financial fair play rules designed to keep clubs from spending beyond their means have tightened their grip on Barca. It's as if the ship's mast has been lashed, limiting how high it can climb in the transfer wind. They can't register certain new signings, and their manoeuvring room in the market feels more like a backyard than an open sea. Week after week, club executives pore over spreadsheets, sweat beading on their brows as they crunch numbers. The message is clear: find fresh income streams or risk running aground, and quick. Enter Lamine Yamal, the club's young prodigy who, in a bold stroke of genius, was handed the sacred No. 10 shirt, the same number once worn by legends and recently vacated by Ansu Fati. Picture it: the moment the press release lands, it ripples across Barcelona's offices like a stone skipping over water. This isn't just a number on a bag, it's a baton in a relay race of branding. By entrusting Yamal, a rising star whose name already resonated with scouts and street players alike, with that storied digit, Barca lit a fuse under their revenue plans. But would fans answer the call? That very afternoon, the official store at the Spotify camp new transformed into a carnival of colour and sound. Hundreds of supporters, scarves fluttering like flags at a parade, pressed against the glass display cases. You could almost taste the excitement in the air, the metallic clink of cash registers, the jingle of hangers as jerseys were pulled off racks, and the murmur of eager chatter: "Where's my size? Is this authentic?" Bright floodlights reflected off glossy plastic mannequins clad in the navy and garnet kit, each standing as a silent herald of what was to come. Although the club coyly labelled sales as spectacular, they kept their precise tallies under wraps until the numbers slipped through in a separate report. Behind closed doors, the figures were nothing short of breathtaking. Approximately 70,000 jerseys bearing Yamal Tene flew off shelves in a single day. Imagine 70,000 crest-bearing flags unfurling simultaneously all around the globe, each one a declaration of faith in both a player and a brand. From a purely financial standpoint, the revenue from that alone could anchor a mid-table Premier League club for an entire season. But for Barca, it signalled something bigger, proof positive that the decision to align Yamal with the magic No 10 had struck gold. In a single stroke, the club had tapped a feverish demand that translated directly into euros. No longer speculation, this was a concrete, rolling river of income. Executives nodded in boardrooms, their projections glowing green on spreadsheets as they realized the magnitude of the haul. Millions, once theoretical footnotes in budget reports, were now twinkling icons waiting to be banked. By linking Yamal's youthful charisma with the heritage of the No 10, Barcelona had unlocked a merchandising vault that lay dormant until that very announcement. It was akin to discovering an ancient treasure chest in your own backyard, unexpected yet undeniably yours. Buoyed by this instant triumph, the club's financial squad allowed themselves rare smiles. They whispered of breaking merchandising and sponsorship records, of shattering previous season benchmarks like glass. The lesson was clear: when Barca blends on-pitch promise with off-pitch savvy, the results can be explosive. And as the new campaign gears up, with pre-season fixtures, stadium tours and social media teasers on the horizon, the anticipation isn't just for goals and trophies, but for fresh cash streams that keep the club's machine well-oiled. Last season, revenue from Barca licensing and merchandising, BLM, hovered between Euros 140 million and Euros 150 million, a testament to the brand's enduring power. Yet insiders now whisper of a surge well beyond those numbers. With Yamal's jersey sales still climbing and other product categories likely to follow suit, training gear, limited editions, even digital collectibles, the BLM figure could swell by double digits as the campaign unfolds. Each quarter will bring updated reports, and each report could read like a victory lap for the merchandising department. And Barcelona isn't stopping there. While the Yamal phenomenon grabs headlines, the club is quietly negotiating additional sponsorship deals designed to diversify income further. Among the most intriguing is a potential partnership with the Democratic Republic of Congo, a market rich in passion for the beautiful game and ripe for brand collaboration. Discussions suggest this deal could funnel significant funds into Barcelona's coffers, further easing FFP constraints and allowing more freedom in future transfer windows. It's a reminder that, in footballers in finance, fortune often favours the doubling down on both fields. What other surprises might this season hold? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, the wave set in motion by Yamal's new 10 jersey shows no sign of cresting yet.